Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. To the Most High, Yah Elohim be the glory. To the Most High, Yah Elohim be the praise. Yahweh, we honor you. I praise your holy name. Father, we worship you. We thank you for this opportunity you are giving unto us. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shalom, shalom. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. And I will take this opportunity to say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart to our new subscribers and to the old subscribers. Without you guys, I won't have much viewers or the channel won't be a channel. Imagine posting messages and no one is what responding to it or listening. And I give the opportunity, I give the thanksgiving and this opportunity that we have gotten to the Most High. Thank you to our new subscribers, and again thank you to our old subscribers. And maybe today is the first time you came across this channel. You are wondering what the channel is about. The channel is about revelation. We, the Hebrew Israelites, being the West Africans. I'm not saying only the West Africans are the Hebrew Israelites. We are spread abroad, spread on four corner of the planet Earth. So we are the chosen people. The Most High has given us a revelation, revealing a message to us for us to deliver to the chosen people. He's waking us up for our long sleep, and He wants us to know who we are in Him. When you know who you are, then you know where you are going. There will be a lot of questions raised, our eyebrows raised, that people was so knowing that you were Hebrew, then what? Knowing that you were Hebrew, then you have to do the will of the Father. If you have not accepted Yeshua HaMashiach as your Lord and personal Savior, then you need to do so now. So that will be my open greetings or open message to you guys. Today we'll do our message will be based on West Africa, a Hebrew king taken to Exile in West Africa. So stay tuned. Do not miss this message. You'll be blessed. Stay tuned. Before then, let's go straight to one of our covenants. Most High Yah Elohim have a covenant with us. So each and every time we have opportunity bringing His message, about to teach His message, about to deliver His message, we need to remind ourselves of one of these covenants. So today, the covenant that we read will be in the Torah, the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 9. Chapter 7, verse 9. And I read, it said, the covenant of Elohim. Say, knowing therefore that the Lord Yahweh, their God Elohim, He is God Elohim, the faithful God Elah, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love Him, and keep His commandment to 1,000 generations. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. Like I said, we are doing a king, a Hebrew king, a king of Judah in West Africa that he was taken to Exile or through the slave trade. The moment a king, you are taken from your comfort zone or your fortified city or your fortified kingdom to a different place, not your will, by the will of other, a higher power than you. That means you are taken captive. That means you are a slave to those who have upper hand over you. So we'll look into it, and I pray that you guys will be blessed. So without waste much time, I'm overwhelmed. I'm excited, and I'm blessed by delivering such a message. Let's quickly see. We have a first map on the screen right now. And voila, a map of West Africa, including the north part of Africa. And we have circled around the kingdom of Ashanti or Ashanti Empire. Ashanti Empire. This map is showing 1701 to 1701 through 1896. 1896. The Ashanti Empire, or the Kingdom of Ashanti or Ashanti Empire. So this is what we have on the screen right now. And before then, Yeshua, or the word of the Most High, said something, and our history or a message about us, it repeats itself, like literally. What our forefather did then, you will see it reflect in us now. I hope what I'm trying to say it does make sense to you guys. Whether it's good or bad, you will see the same seed germinate in us. So without waste much time, let's read, take our Bible Torah and open to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 36.
Foot unto the top of thy head, the Lord shall bring thee, and thy king which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And thou
The word of the Yah is telling us, or is saying, that the Lord shall bring thee into a nation, the king that you guys will set upon you, be your king or be a higher power than you. A nation will come upon you, and they will take you guys to a land that you do not know. And indeed, the transatlantic trade, our forefathers went through a lot of things happens, but I haven't not, or our team have not recorded any king that was taken through this slave trade. To be honest, for disclaimer, I have to clear the air with this. But this particular king or this particular message went went on this particular area, being the Ashanti kingdom, that one of their king was taken. The controversy issue or the saying will be different. Different people have different opinion about the reason why it did happen. But again, it does not matter the reason. Whatever the Lord have said, it have to come to pass. So if our foremothers did encounter this particular issue, that means the new generation being asked, it have to happen because of what? Disobedience or being stiff-necked people, as Israel is to the Lord. And he loved us so much, but still we are stiff-necked people. So let's see quickly to the Torah, whether it did happen after the Lord said this in the book of Deuteronomy. Let's see, maybe we'll find more in the Bible or the Torah to confirm that indeed the Lord said it. A king went to Exile. So let's open quickly to our Bibles to the book of Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 1.
Jeremiah 24. The Lord showed me, and behold, 2 baskets of figs were set before the temple of the Lord. After that, Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, had carried away captive Jeconiah the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, and the princes of Judah, with the carpenters and smiths from Jerusalem, and had brought them to Babylon.
Jeremiah chapter 24, verse 1. As the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, carried Jeconiah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah. He was a king of Judah. As he carried them, and their people, or the people around him, carried them to the Babylon. So history repeats itself. Let's read quickly again to the book of 2 Kings chapter 24, verse 15.
And smiths none remained, save the poorest sort of the people of the land. And he carried away Jehoiachin to Babylon, and the king's mother, and the king's wives, and his officers, and the mighty of the land. Those carried he into captivity from Jerusalem to Babylon. And all the men...
As we read, 2 Kings chapter 24, verse 15, they carried Jehoiakim, the king and the king mother with wife, all the family, and the chiefs of the people. They carried all them to Babylon. History repeats itself. When it comes to the children of Israel, the children of God, the children of what? Jacob. History repeats itself. And we can read the book of Esther, chapter 2, Esther 2, 6, or Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 2. We can read, or just write it down and read it. Esther 2, 6, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 2. You can read it. So just to give us a hint, it did happen in the kingdom of what? Ashanti, or the empire, Ashanti Empire. So let's move on. We have the first picture on the screen right now. And this particular picture is showing when the Europeans or the British army went storm the palace of the Ashanti kingdom, or the kingdom itself. So this is what we have on the screen right now, and you can see the like the inside court of the king of Ashanti palace. So this is what we have, the king place we have, and it's showing. It's mind blowing. Setting anything about slave trade or anything about capturing people, it hurts. It's very hard for us to bring these teachings, but we need to deliver these teachings for us to realize that the word of the Most High is true. His words are yea and amen. When he said it have to be done, the voice of the Most High, or the words of the Most High, is visual and audio. You can see it and you will hear it. I hope what I'm trying to say does sit right with you guys. Is you will see it, that means it will happen. You will hear it. That's the God that we are serving. He is the one who chose our forefathers and our foremothers, and to the generation of us to be his people. And because he does not what cast us out from his life, he is what knocking the door of our heart, reminding us of who we are, for us to what be a great army again, as he told Ezekiel to prophesy. When we read Ezekiel chapter 37, the dry bones, we are the dry bones. I pray that one day we'll teach about the dry bones of Israel. Let's move on. We have the next picture, and this particular one is clear a little bit. Forgive me, pictures that we are about to show. It's not like bad pictures, but some are it's not clear because they are old pictures. So whatever we got, I will bring it. So forgive me to bring such pictures. Or you understand, you pardon me. Just forgive us. It's not easy to find the good pictures or clear pictures. This one that we have on the screen right now, you can see as the soldiers are storming the place, they are standing all the corners and the hallway or the corridor, looking, searching for people, or capturing three people, one woman having the child in the back, one man, you can see itself. You can read the fine print yourself. So this war we are having or showing you guys on the screen to see. They went through everywhere looking for this particular king, the king and his people. We have another picture on the screen right now, and this particular picture is so the king have gathering. There's a big gathering with his people sitting in the middle. We have arrow pointing to the king and his people surrounding around him. Well, one read this and say, oh, okay, maybe this is the time the king was captured. I can't tell, but this is what we have on the screen right now. Around him, billions of men, being the uniformed men, being the British soldiers surrounding around this particular king. And his name is Prempeh the First, King Prempeh the First, like the first king named Prempeh, I think. It is manful. It is manful to mention his name. There was a rumor that they stormed the king's house because the king is not allowing them to take over their kingdom, or there was a special stool, being a golden stool, a golden seat. So it became a war between them and the British army. That a little background I will give. So we have a picture on the screen right now. And this particular picture is showing a sample of the stew that they were talking about then. It was pure gold stew. So this is what we have to show you guys. I think it will make sense. The next picture that we have is the same stew. We have arrow pointing, and we have two people on the screen right now, being the right on the screen a female and the left on the screen a male. So the left one will be a British officer, a British soldier, and the right one will be a Queen Mother Ya Asantwa. She was a great warrior, and she fought against the British army about this too. So boy, I would like to bring the point. It says that though she couldn't win the battle, but she fought because the men are afraid That's what I heard about the story. So she was captured too. As we read 2 Kings chapter 24:15, the king was captured with his people, Joachim. The same applies to the king of Judah, being a Hebrew king in West Africa. We have a map on the screen right now. Three map putting together. The one on the left is a map of Ghana, or Ghana map. The one on the right on top, again, that Ghana map. And they have the map of Ashanti Kingdom. So the Ashanti Kingdom, the actual kingdom map is on the bottom, or the Ashanti tribe map is on the bottom. We have a circle on it, or just triangle, whatever, to show the territory of the Ashanti people. This particular king was taken from the land of Gold Coast, or the land of Ghana, West Africa, to Sanchez. So we have a map on the screen right now, and this particular map is showing their journey. They went through south, being the Gulf of Guinea, through the southern part of South Africa, and like again southern part of Madagascar, to the Sanchez Island. Sanchez Island. It was not easy for anyone, whether you were a king, whether you're a prince, whether you're a princess, whether you were a floorman, whoever, even if you sleep in gutter, it's not easy for you to be taken from your own place, your comfort zone, your land, to any place. I know our people went through a lot. Just think about it. Give yourself a minute and think about it. It's not easy at all. Imagine traveling to a place, a vacation, that you don't know the place. You went there, though you are trying to enjoy yourself, you are trying to be comfortable, like enjoy your vacation. But because you don't know there, you don't live anyhow. You make sure to number your footsteps very well, or be careful the way you handle yourself there, because you don't know. You don't know. You are a stranger. And this time is not about vacation. But indeed, they are taking you for good from where you know, since your childhood or your birthplace, to where you don't know. And who know whether you are coming back, because they have captured you, being a slave. Being a slave. Let's move on. We have a picture on the screen right now, and this particular picture is showing, it's not showing a good face, or like cheerful face of the king and his people, being King Prempe and his people, Ashanti Kingdom. It is not showing a good picture, but it's showing sad face. So we can see this particular place will be the Sanchez, as he was captured to that place. And you can see all the men, again, this makes sense to me, as a Hebrew men do cover their hair. So then, I grow, I met my grandfather. Anytime he have to travel, anytime he have to go where, he have the hair wrap like this picture. So it reminds me of my grandfather, the way he used to like dress. So you can see all the men behind the king are with a cloth. They are royal. They are kings without mentioning their name, because this Ashanti king, being King Prempe, is like the head of state. Let me put it that way: head of state of Ashanti Kingdom. So the rest of the kings, being the under the head of state, it seems like their name is not important. So their name was not mentioned. Their name was not mentioned. So you can see on the right side of the king, the left side on the king, that will be the right side on the screen. It will be a queen mother or something. Then on the left side of the right side of the king, that will be the left side of the screen. A woman sitting there. She is the queen mother of Ya Asantua. Ya Asantua. I think they just released these pictures, because even they have a statue, they have so many pictures of her with different face. With different face. So I believe if the Ashanti knew they have the actual image of Yasantua, they will have that image being the statue. But maybe recently the British released it. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Let's move on. We have the next picture on the screen right now, and this particular picture again is showing the king, and I believe that'll be the wife. And on the top one, top left, the arrow is pointing to the king, and the Queen Mother Yasantua, because she did stood and fought for the nation, or for his her kingdom, being the Ashanti kingdom, and fought for her people, fought against the British. So she have a strong name, and like the people of Ashanti are proud of her. Even as at now, I believe when you mention her name, they are proud of her. Period, because their queen did stood like a man and fought against the will of the British. We have the same picture on the bottom. The king is sitting on the right side on the screen. Then the queen mother is on the left on the screen, being the queen mother of Ya Asantua. And this particular picture tells us that they are not on their own land. They are in Sanchez. The one on the top left, you can see they changed their natural or their unique cloth, being the Hebrew cloth, but they are wearing now European style cloth. So you can tell clearly they are not on their own land. We have another map on the screen right now, and this particular map, it is unique and beautiful island, showing there's nothing about the beauty that our people went through. It doesn't matter where they took them to. It doesn't matter where they end up. It doesn't matter how they get it. It is nothing beauty about it at all. We have Africa map on the top, and Ashanti King Exile to Sanchez. This is what we have, and you can see their journey south part of Ghana through the Gulf of Guinea, went through southern part of South Africa to through Madagascar, southern part, then to Sanchez, and we have the island of Sanchez on the bottom. That's, like I said, when you see it, you say, "Wow, this is very, very beautiful." But again, what went on? There's nothing pretty or not. There's nothing beautiful about it at all. There's nothing beauty about it at all. And this particular king, he I learned he has like as at now he have a lot of descendants. Be his children are on the island right now. Like they say, so many of them on the island right now. We have the last picture on the screen right now. You can see the king and his people behind him, and you can see the Europeans, or being the British soldiers, around him sitting. So this side will be, still, it was not on his own land, but this particular picture where they took it, it will be the island of Sanchez. So this is what we have on the screen right now. A Hebrew king, king of Judah, taken through slavery, or taken to slavery. He was captured to slavery. And we realize this in the word of Yahweh, Deuteronomy chapter 28:36. Then we read Jeremiah chapter 24 verse 1. Then we read 2 Kings chapter 24:15, Esther 2:6. Then Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 2. Again, history repeats itself. To me, I couldn't believe it. A Hebrew king in West Africa taken through slavery, or taken to slavery. This is what we have on the screen right now. And I pray that you are being blessed with these particular teachings. I pray that your life will never be the same as you are subscribed to our channel, as you give a thumbs up and your comments. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. We are bringing unique message to you guys. So praise Yahweh, bless his holy name. He is calling his people, the scatters abroad, the four corners of the earth. And when you come on the channel, where maybe you are watching us from Americans, give a thumbs up, let us know. Europe, Asia, let us know. Africa, southern part of Africa, central, east, west, north, wherever you are watching from, let us know. And you'll be blessed. I will end here with today's teachings. Please, if you have not accepted Yeshua HaMashiach as your Lord and personal Savior, please do so, and your life will never be the same. The word of the day. It says, seek the Lord Yahweh, O Israel, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion when the Lord Yahweh restore his captive people. Jacob will rejoice and Israel will be glad. Psalm 14 verse 7. Psalm 14 verse 7. I am so grateful for everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for sharing the video. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. In Yeshua's name, shalom, everyone. Bye-bye.